Hey everybody, it's Steve back in Railgrade. Let's jump into Region 9 Bonus A, Ancient Erosion. There is a save here. I started recording this video the day before I'm recording this one. My youngest woke up from her nap, so I kind of had to stop recording the video. S rank for this region is 35 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and reset the region so you can see the whole starting screen there. And I do want you to see what the screen looks like going in fresh to it. All right. We got our Zeppelin dock. An accident during terraformation caused a sandslide carving a deep valley in this desert. Further erosion uncovered fresh oil. Your task is to export a steady flow of this oil. 8 unupgraded wells will meet this requirement. Raise cash by using the region's existing non-oil industries. Here's the kicker. We only have $7,000 to start with, so we're going to have to kind of piecemeal this together. Like I said, I started recording this, and then I had to stop because my little one. So we got a steel mill over here. We have a bonk next to the steel mill. This is going to make things fun. We've got 2 coal mines, and we have 1 iron mine. And what I was explaining the first time I ran this is essentially take the iron mine. Note, it's a level 2 iron mine, and these are 2 level 2 coal mines. So they actually can get up to 12. So plan in my head right now, do a loop here for some coal, a loop here for some iron, and then a loop here for the Zeppelin dock. That's going to fund the operation. Here's where the real operation is. It's all the way the hell down here. It's a bit of a hike to get this oil up there. And I'm of 2 minds on how to do this. I do think this is actually where the track automation that we picked up in Region 6 is really going to come into handy, because running 2 parallel tracks down here for all this oil, that's going to suck with a capital suck. But if I go kind of on the backside of this iron mine, and then maybe just kind of like do a big ass loop down the entire map for it, take advantage of the terrain and not having to build up unless I have to, and I could probably get away with doing 2 patches of 4 oil wells. Again, I only have $7,000, so let's map this out real quick. Oil well, and I got to do 4 of these guys. Kicker is we've got stuff in the way, so let's see if I do. I want to try to get 4 into one little section. So can I do like here, 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 here? That's one set of 4. And I could probably do a train above them to make that happen. But again, since I don't have a lot of cash for it, I got to salvage all of this now. And I get all of it back because I'm still in the planning stages. So we got our first quartet up here. There's got to be a way I can get 4 more. 1, 2. Am I going to get what do I do, like 1? Can't do that there. Okay. I do recommend. This is what I was explaining when my daughter woke up. The first time recording this, I do think you need to have this kind of laid out, so we know that first quartet's going to go there. Can't build it there, but I could build it like there. Maybe trains. Maybe I can get a train to cover all of this. That's gonna be a tough ask, I think. Unless I take like the train track like right around all these oil wells, that might work. But that's the long-term plan. I got 35 minutes to get us to that point, so let's go ahead and hook up our steel. Let's hook up our steel mill, and I only have 6 workers. That's another problem. I think once I get the cash, we'll go ahead and do it. Oh, I don't have an upgrade license for this. That's a problem for me. So I could hook up the city with steel to grow it to a point where I can get 8 population. I don't think that's actually going to happen, because that's a lot of stuff going the wrong direction. I need the steel to fund the whole thing. So let's go ahead and set up our tracks and get this show on the road. Alright, okay, I have to do a big loop. I have to do a loop around the whole coal mine. That's not nice. That's going to kind of put a crimp in my idea. Oh, I could go up and over, I guess, if I wanted to do that, that long route idea, that long circle idea I was talking about. Or, yeah, I want to keep this on the ground if I can. Oh, wait, or I could do it this way. Aha. Wile E. Coyote, super genius. And I want to do loops. I could do straight, but you do lose time on the turnarounds. So let's do that. You're in range, right? Okay, they do get in range for that. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Oh, there's a drop there. I don't know if I'm okay with a drop there. There we go. Alright, so now we have one loop there. Cool beans. This one, I'm gonna do a simple loop. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Oh wait, oh, I have to do the turn a different way. There we go. Okay. There we go. I think that's going to be our little tight loop. Ooh, wait, do I go up to here? Nice. Yeah, that'll work. You got a nice little loop here. It's a happy little loop. And I can build back here if I want to do that big loop. Or conversely, I can kind of go this way around the Zeppelin dock for the oily for this far end of here. I see Oily Valley. I think that's the name of the mission. It's not. It's Ancient Erosion. Let's build this iron mine up and get this show going. And we can go up to here. And I still have not fixed my mouse, by the way. I know that was something I mentioned in the last video, but I haven't done anything about it yet. Okay, so we're going to set it up like that. Elevation's the same, it looks like. I guess mostly the same. There we go. Oh, there's just a little bridge there. It's a happy little bridge. Let's set it up. Let's get some trains running. And, let's see, station. I don't need to build 4 here. I really don't. It's just how my brain does stuff. Stupidly. These ones I'll absolutely need 4 because I'm going to be bringing in a shitload of stuff here. Okay. So, again, this guy's got 24. These guys have 24. How much do you hold? These guys only hold 8. So, probably I want to bring in 10. I think I need to bring in 10 per. Actually, wait a second. Do I have any? Hang on, vouchers. Steel mill. Ha! I can't upgrade this sucker. I knew I could. So let's actually do this. I've got 64 vouchers. I should probably do something with it. I keep looking at the warehouse, and I'm wondering if that's what I need to be doing on that Region 4B. So now I can upgrade this sucker. This means I can probably get away with less workers. We'll do that once we get things going. Alright. I need to do a big, large, huge train. And I was talking 10. So, let's see, a boiler. That's not rated for it. That's perfect. But a custom will give it... Oh, wow. Custom actually gives it a ton of speed. You can see the 45 kph. This is only 30. And a custom... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to do 2 boilers, and I'll add a custom down the line, because customs are freaking expensive. Alright, 35 minutes. Start the clock. Alright, so we got that one going here. We'll start on the train here. 2 boiler engines. 132, 132. Don't need to do anything with this just yet, because once we actually get that going. Alright. Shows on the road. Again, I have enough coming in where I can do a lot with this. Once I upgrade the steel mill, I could probably get away with doing a second train also. But keep that in mind as you're doing this one. Start off with 1 train delivering materials, and then... Alright, maybe we should have done the coal mine first. Let's see. If it gets... Ah, damn. I didn't deliver it in time. This guy needed to show up just a little bit faster. He's going to take 2 and 2 to make 2. I'm actually going to do a workhorse engine just because I want the extra speed on it. And then once we get a few of these exports done, we'll go ahead, we'll upgrade our steel mill, probably get extra trains running down here, and we'll start working on the far end of the map. I think that's going to be the way to go here. Yeah, steel's going to give us 64 per, and these guys are all bringing in 32, and I think down here. Note that there is 2 coal left over because they had the 2 that showed up once these guys were here. So this is perfect. Okay, now it's immediately not perfect. Okay. Because if they're pulling at the same rate, that's what I need. And then again, you can upgrade these guys to add customs to increase the speed of their deliveries. But these guys are already filled up on, 12 apiece, 24 apiece. I'm pulling 10 each. And then we're going to get this guy upgraded, I think, here in a moment. Actually, no, wait. I have a bank. Withdraw some cash. I can now hold 16 at each, and I can now produce more. I only have, again, 6 workers. I could do a hell of a lot more with this. But now I can hold 16, so kind of big. This. Alright. Load of steel's arriving. Why does my accountancy actually take cash? This had a -10 on it. What the hell? Alright. These guys are fully staffed. Or fully, air quotes. Again, not planning on doing anything with that. I could catalyze it with energy, but the outflow is 28 per minute. That's my goal here. Make sure these guys are running just a little bit smoothly. I am actually thinking about cloning these trains. Like, maybe now, actually. Yeah, I'm going to clone these trains now. Just because I want to have a steady flow of steel going in here. And even though these guys are both delivering 10, we can hold 16 and we're burning through it much, much faster. If I want to speed these guys up, I could totally do that too. But I'm still getting... It's not exactly... Let's actually clone you. Because we need to make sure we're exporting as well. Kind of important. I could also double these trains up and do 8 steel and then 2 of these workhorse engines. It's a totally valid thing you can do in this. I got 31 minutes to get us where we need to be. Alright. Hopefully, air quotes, we're going to get us there. We need quite a bit of cash actually to build down here. Because remember, each of these oil wells cost 1024. And I have 1618. So I gotta make sure I've got a lot of cash in the bank before I even start working on that project. But thankfully, we've got a decent flow of... I'm gonna need to put down more... Wow, okay. Clone you. We actually need 30 trains on this loop. Or longer trains. Your pick. It'll take a little bit of time for it to work out, but each one of these trains is delivering 256 steel, 256 credits worth of steel, yen worth of steel, calling it what you want. All right, we got 2811 down here. Let's play God. Industry, oil wells. So we're gonna build that first patch up here, like I talked about. I think it's here, here. Here. Buckfutter. Alright. And you do get the full cash back on those. How did I screw that up? Did I do up here? Is the resource node up here? Not enough money. Hang on. There we go. Okay, we got our first 4. And I want to get all 8. up before I start throwing down track, because I don't want to, the track I build, I want it to be a singular track. I can come down this way. I do think the big loop is the way to go. You could also kind of come over and run down the valley, but then you got to go back up the hill. So I'm kind of hesitant on that front. Again, other option is take it at, like, you know, go up and over this track just a little bit, come back down on the ground, and run down here. I'm not hugely opposed to it. It does seem that this elevation on the right of the screen by the Zeppelin dock side is a little higher than over here. So I could, in theory, not have to build as high going this way, but I still have to deal with getting all the way over to the Zeppelin dock by crossing over everything I've already built. Okay, so the big loop might be a thing. The big loop might be a thing. Because I like the idea of just the train just running straight to the Zeppelin dock and running straight back. In my head, it works. Alright, 3564. Let's draw some more cash out. Let's just get this built up. Okay. Maybe down here? There it is. Okay, whoops. Didn't mean to grab the vouchers. So I can do two setups. And this, I think, again, where the alternate tracks will play well. Alright, we got our oil wells going. They're building up. Groovy. Now back over here at the Zeppelin dock. These guys are working correct. These are not. And these guys are, oh shit, these guys are running empty. I can't upgrade them any further. These guys have definitely gone off. Oh, wow. Nope, never mind. I have just drained them. I've just sucked them dry. I'm kind of okay with this. Kind of. I'm kind of okay with this. But we are still getting plenty of exports going right now. And I could probably sell that train. Because I don't have now enough materials going out. Even though I'm delivering, in theory, as much as 20, I could probably drop this down and do like 2 8 trains. Because right here, this train is also taking so long to leave the station. This one's got to slow down. Okay. You could also tap into these coal veins and iron veins down here if you needed to supplement this. I don't think you need to with this scenario. You can if you want to, though. Alright. Let's run back down here. I've got my cash up. Alright. I think I'm going to run... I could go around the back, too. If we do... Let's try Big Loop. You do not have to go out that far, by the way. You can just stay on the region itself. Where's it going? Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of cash to do this, so keep that in mind as you're building. Alright. I want to keep that all and then probably go to try to stay at that elevation, going over all this. Going that way. Coming back. Yeah. Damn, there's a little bit of a rise here, but I'm going to live with it. So now it's just a matter of connecting these two sections. That's the height you have to go to. That's just for this section. Alright. So those are our heights for the pickups. You see that we're still going to have a bit of a drop. But, ooh, darkness. We're going to kind of come around the side here and link up here. Actually, wait. Nope. Okay, now we're going to hook in there. So we do have a bit of a climb here. There's not much I can do about that, unless I came back this way. We still have a bit of a drop off there. We'll make it work. I'm at 2,800 bucks. There we go. Oh. Nope. Let's get stations. 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My mouse still being a little shit. And there's Zeppelin Dock absolutely going to do a 6 station here too. If I do get backups here, I could also just build a parallel dock to it. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's build, do I have enough to build that? Looks like we've kind of stabilized. No, we're still not fully stable over here. But again, 28 crude per minute. Alright. Let's do 8. So if I do 8, I can do 2 per these little sections. It's not bad. 1 custom, 1 boiler would do it. Yeah, I don't think I needed that. Oh, wait, I have 2 and 1. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so 2 boilers and a custom. That's going to give you 45 kph, good acceleration, good hill climb. I just don't think I need. I don't think I need 8. Acceleration's terrible on that. Let's do this. It's an expensive train, but it's also going to bring in a ton of cash. Let's also auto. Because we're going to clone him too. Alright. We got our oil going. Now let's see how this guy does on an uphill climb. You got 3 trains doing this. It's a decent slowdown. It's a decent slowdown. But let's see what our output is once this guy... So he's on a flat now. And I can also ride the train too. Or hit follow. He's going 44 kph. I think I can definitely afford at least 1 more of them. Oh wow, we got up to 80 kph there. I don't have enough cash to do another one of these, but since I'm taking 10 oil out, I think I said. 1, 2... Alright, we're at 3.3. Let's see what the track's doing up here. Are we running into issues? My concern is if we get trains stacking up here, if we have to deal with that problem. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully this is kind of working in the way it should be. We're still doing decent over here, and I'm happy about that. Okay, 6.7 crude per minute. Oil export is only 32, by the way. Alright. We got our first 2 trains dropping off. We got our first train coming back. Train 3's over here. Train 4's down here. Train 2 is back up here. I'm just gonna build another one. Because I'm up to 10 per minute, and I've got to get it all. I get all the way up there. Where will this train go? That train's also going to go this way. That works. 3322. I might have actually overdone this. Because now I'm going to have 3 trains stacking over here. I probably should have put another train like here. Alright. I'm going to have to build a secondary thing over here. I don't think you need to do this. I just think you have to. Oops. There we go. Whichever one's not full, just go to that track anyway. Let's see. You're not long enough. I need to build this out a little bit longer so the tail end of the train does not stick out onto the main line. This is actually an issue with modern trains nowadays. There we go. Just had to make sure that one was doing the correct route anyway. Alright, we're at 20 per minute, 22 per minute, 23. Alright, so now it's just a matter of just getting the exports up and going. We're full here. Yep, we're full here. Next train is full. I think we've got it. $25.3, 26.7. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, but I went back down to 23, so I think I need a 6th train, maybe. Yeah, I need a 6th. I'm going to put it back here. It'll skip the station and just go on its merry little way. Yeah, you have to have enough coming in consistently to make this work. Bugger. At least I can afford it. I've got also 16.5 minutes to make this happen. So we're going to fall away from this because our oil is all down here at the moment. We've got our standard stack up. We've got 1, 2, 3 trains down here. Are you full up? You are. Okay. We've got tons of oil over here. But again, 3 trains back to back to back. This should, keyword, be enough to make it happen. Bang, let's also like pay back my loan since I'm here. I could also build more oil patches. I don't think I need to though. Okay, you're full up. Yeah, these 2 trains will go. They'll take these 2 guys. Up, here we go. We got more oil coming in. A lot of oil coming in, actually. Let's see if this is enough to get us there. Man, we fell back from 23.3 to 20.0. It's a matter of getting the timing down on this, I think. Got another train down here. Oh, come on, 1.3 more. And this train's coming. I don't think this train's going to get here in time. And this is, again, auto. 26.7. Don't fall back. Don't fall away from it. We're right there. We're right on the precipice. Nailed it. So this one, pretty straightforward. Again, it took me 20 minutes to do, about. You need 35 to get S rank. The play, get your iron mine going. You probably don't need to do as many cars as I did. You could probably get away with doing a couple of short trains, maybe 3 short trains on both the coal and the iron. If you didn't do the big loop like I did, if you went like back up and down one side, let me know in the comments section. I'm kind of curious how other folks attack this mission. This train also is not hooked up correctly. I just want to point that out. I do think I probably could have done a little bit better on the timing for this one. I don't think I'm going to go back and do it though, because I did a pretty dang good time. 20 minutes against 35 minutes. Next video, either going to be Region 9B or Region 4B. Still have to figure out how to get that other one done. But for now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.